This is a message of hope from NNAMDI KANU amidst the tension of insecurity from across the country. NNAMDI KANU is sending a direct message. I will be released soon. NNAMDI KANU tells NDI.
Hello, welcome to this channel. There is this video I came across and I would like us to watch it together. But before we do that, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to keep being part of this. Then as you watch, do not forget to react and also drop your comments in the comment section.
This is a message of hope from NNAMDI KANU amidst the tension of insecurity from across the country. NNAMDI KANU is sending a direct message. I will be released soon. NNAMDI KANU tells NDI. I will be released soon. Now, there is this NDI association that is called Igbo Community Association, ICA. Their leader is Engineer Ikenna Ellis Ezenekwe. So they visited NNAMDI KANU where he is in Abuja. So NNAMDI KANU told them that he is optimistic that before the end of April that he will be released. Okay. Now, before we go into the details of the message NNAMDI KANU sent across, it is important we understand one thing. At this moment, we are in Nigeria, where the tension is arising every day, where everyone is coming to reality. I see a lot of people calling NNAMDI KANU, oh, NNAMDI KANU is a prophet, oh, he saw this, so some persons say, oh, NNAMDI KANU said all these things that is happening today. Oh. So there are misreactions because of what NNAMDI KANU predicted that will happen in the future. This is not something like prophecy. That is what people did not understand. If you are a visionary leader, you must be able to understand where your people will be in the next 10 years. And that is why every now and then we are retrogressing instead of progressing. Because the leaders we have, they are not leaders to say. The people we have in the position of leadership are not leaders. So they don't have the vision. If you meet, for example, you meet the Senate President or Speaker House of Representatives, just ask them one question. Where will Nigeria be in the next 10 years? They don't have the idea. All they are interested in next budget, note, next 2 years budget, note, next 3 years budget, note, the regime change. The money you have, you can use it to live and turn, and even though you lose the nation. That is what they have. That is what they think. But any visionary leader should be able to think, what will be the future? Just like you have children now, if you're a father, okay? If you're a father like me, I think you should be able to look at your daughter or your son and think, where should my daughter be in the next 10 years? How will I provide for her in the next 10 years? Where will she be? What will she do? These are the things a visionary leader will see. What is the obstacle that could challenge her tomorrow? How am I going to eradicate the obstacle? You understand? So NNAMDI KANU meant well for the Igbos. He meant well for everyone in Africa. So he meant well for the Hope Dark Race. He saw the people because of the love he has for the people. And he started imagining, with this kind of thing, where will my people be tomorrow? And he said the best thing is, let us separate. Nigeria has to be dismantled. Don't forget that if you are a one Nigerian is today, NNAMDI KANU was. That is what a lot of people don't understand. NNAMDI KANU, I even have some of his videos where he was campaigning for one Nigeria good governance, that people in leadership should try. That is what everyone will first do, because everyone wants a better country. But when you see that there is no future in where you call your country, if you have vision to see and to predict what the future is going to be, the next thing you are going to do is for you to decide your destiny. Nobody will do it for you, okay? So that is the reason everybody is now applauding NNAMDI KANU. Wow, you said this, you meant well for us. But it is too late, okay? It is too late. If not because of nepotism, if not because of bigotry, tell me, what will make people not to understand NNAMDI KANU? At the period when Buhari was importing terrorism into Nigeria, the president allowing their fellow folks who are terrorists to come into the country to help do election. He even promised that the blood will flow all Nigeria if he did not become president. These are the things he said. And NNAMDI KANU was warning them there, the impending doom. But the doom days has not arrived. This is just the sign of the doomsday. Anyway, let us understand what the article is. The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi NNAMDI KANU, has expressed confidence that he will be granted bail soon. stating that he believes his release will come before the end of April 2025, after spending 4 years in detention. KANU made the statement during a visit from the President General of the IGBO Community Association ICA, Engineer Ike Nna at the Department of State Service DSS facility in Abuja, where he is currently held. In a press release issued after the visit, Ezenekwe shared that KANU appeared upbeat and in good health despite his lengthy detention. He noted that KANU had even gained weight, surprising many who expected him to be visibly affected by the circumstances. During the visit, KANU reaffirmed his strong belief in the fight for self-determination, stressing the importance of a referendum for the Igbo people. He emphasized that his only offense was advocating for the region to rise from its slumber, expressing no regret for his actions. KANU also expressed disappointment over the lack of strong leadership in the Igbo community, stating that his absence has caused the region's voice to fade at a critical time. Despite the challenges, KANU was described as confident in his legal team and hopeful for his release. Now, there are some things that Nnamdi Kanu said that touched me. First of all, he said, due to my absence, there is no voice from the Igbos any longer. Their voice faded away immediately he was detained. And that is the truth. And that is the reason why we do what we are doing. Because a lot of evil going on, the politicians don't bother because they continue to do this thing because of their own personal interest. And not only that, one thing that makes me to like Nnamdi Kanu is that his resolution is final. So if it is a lot of people due to his detention and all those things, they will not be talking about self-determination any longer. But Nnamdi Kanu is still talking about self-determination. It's not a crime for someone to clamor for self-determination, for the safety of your people, for all those things. So there is nothing criminal about the stance of Nnamdi Kanu. And I love the fact that he remained confident to what he believes in. You see, in this life, you must die for one thing. You must die for one thing. It's either you die for what you believe or you die for nothing. That is just the simple thing there, okay? It's either you die for what you believe or you die for nothing. So Nnamdi Kanu is emphasizing that his only offense was advocating for the region to rise from its slumber, expressing no regret for his action. Yes. A lot of people have been imagining that, oh, Nnamdi Kanu have been here for long ago. Hey, this man must have been regretting. Why didn't he just leave as others, go to London, buy houses, live his life, drive luxury cars? He said, I am not regretting. I am not regretting. That is a leader that is moved by the love of his people. Anything this man does, he's being led by the love of his people. What is Nnamdi Kanu's business with your life if he wanted not to care? If he cares, it doesn't concern him, a prince for that matter. So he's not supposed to care. But he is a leader, and he cares, and he loves his people. There is nobody that loves you that will continue to see you dying. And that is why your governor see you dying, he will not say anything. Your president see people dying, they won't say anything because the love is not there. So that is the situation we are seeing.
Don't ever believe that a politician is a leader. Don't ever believe that. Because the system that we have produces politicians. It doesn't produce leaders. And so you can have a politician who knows nothing about leadership, and he's leading you. Politicians are concerned about the next election. That's all they're interested in. That's why they cannot be leaders. But leaders are different. Leaders are concerned about the next generation. I want you to compare those two thoughts the next time you have a politician come to your house wanting to vie for your vote. Just ask him, what is your vision for my children? I will sit and listen for 20 minutes for you to tell me what it is. He will leave your house because he has no interest in your children's children. His concern is to stay in power, to keep the position, to win the next election. This is why they cannot lead. When you are going to have a conversation with a politician, you should actually try this as a test. You, by the way, as a citizen of a community, you have a right to be seen by the mayor. Hope you know that. If you voted for a mayor, the mayor works for you. Therefore, you have a right to see him. You can make an appointment to see any public officer you voted for. Did you know that? That's your legal right. If he don't want to see you, you can take him to court. That's democracy. So I want you to make an appointment to go and see your mayor or go and see your governor and just sit and say, I want 30 minutes with you, sir. And ask him about that list right there. Sir, what is your purpose for being in leadership in this city? What is your purpose? The first question will make him very nervous. Second question, what is your passion for our community? He'll be wondering what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I just want to build roads and bridges and provide jobs. No. What is your passion? And this is why we need to question the leaders we have. And so I have a little thought here. I call it politics versus leadership. Let's talk about it for a second. Number one, politicians focus on programs, not vision. Number two, politicians' priority is securing the next election, not securing the next generation. Their focus is different. Number three, politicians are preoccupied with promises, not purpose. What we need is statesmen, stateswomen. We don't need more politicians. A statesman is an interesting human. A statesman thinks of the next generation.
Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your contribution in the comment section and also do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.